Hi everyone. Hey everyone, my name's Ryan. Ryan Wilcox. I'm here to talk to you today about how I am kind of disrupting the status quo in my personal life. Um, this wasn't an easy topic for me to talk about, but sometimes, reflecting on the hardest things are some of the best things for us. But here we go. So the status quo in our personal lives it's really something that can mean different things for each of us. We are all at different stages in our lives and have different expectations of where we should be at any given time. So personally for me, it feels like the status quo I tend to disrupt is my own personal version of dadding. Yes, I turned dad into a verb. Dads can do that, just so you know. But I've been a father for most of my life at this point. My daughter Sierra, she was brought into this world when I was 16, and she is now the tender age of 21. So we made it, I guess. But she's truly been a blessing in my life. We've made so many memories together and have truly a great relationship. While I'll never claim to be dad of the year, I've always made my relationship with her a priority of mine. I chose to use communication as something that we hung our hat on in our relationship over the years, and it's paid off. We really have something special. Communication between the two of us, even through the teenage years, and now it's wide open. I feel that she could come talk to me about anything. I think she feels the same way. We're pretty comfortable with just talking to each other. But when what happened is I kind of chose to use communication when I realized I wasn't going to have her every night. Or I wasn't going to be a full-time dad necessarily. And then when she was about 8, my daughter and her mother moved to Montana, where her stepdad owned a home, and he was able to provide her a life that back then I couldn't offer. I was still in school. I was really young. While I saw her every weekend, I was making minimum wage. I wasn't, I couldn't provide much. And he was able to give her a home, a bed to sleep in, a room. Like she was it just made more sense to do this. And personally, I feel I got lucky. This guy, he's a good guy. He's a good man. He has a strong moral compass. And I'm very thankful that Sierra had an honest place to grow up in. I made sure it was a priority that when she left, that she still felt connected to me. And that was kind of when the communication piece really became important. Is we already had an open communication, but because I was seeing her all the time, but this meant we had to put in the work. And she sees the work and the effort that we've put in. And over the years, we've grown very close. And we have a unique relationship that is truly our own. I'm sure every dad says that at some point. But I'm pretty proud of this thing because I did it at such a young age. And knowing what I know now, I don't know that I could. I don't know. It was tough, and she was truly a blessing. And then you fast forward to, it's kind of fast forward. I'm kind of going back at the same time. In 2020, everyone else was going through a pandemic. The economy was shut down. All kinds of crazy stuff was happening, and we decided to. My wife and I, we got married, we bought a house, and we had a baby. His name's Hudson. He's adorable. But it's basically starting over as a father. So pushing that status quo again to where I've already have an adult child that I've raised, that I'm having another child and I'm starting over. Since I already have Sierra, and I've gone through a lot of that journey so far, it has allowed me to be ready for the second time around and help my wife through it, and help her understand that time doesn't slow down for these little guys, and that we need to cherish every moment. And the communication is going to be important for Hudson as well, and I know how to do that. So I'm pushing the status quo as a dad. I'm not just, getting married, having 2 kids or whatever, and having my family in this little bubble. I had a little one really young, and I had to adapt, and we're doing it again. And so it's exciting times. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening to it. I kind of rambled, but hopefully I don't get docked. See you later.